right now.
It's September 11th, 2008. I'm in San Francisco at a place called Cafe de la Presse. I'm not in my usual home studio that you see me in. And I decided to make this video regarding where I was when September 11th, 2001. Well, to say that something occurred is an unusual feeling. I was still living in Oakland, and I'd fall asleep on the couch because I tend to do work on the couch, and I left the television on, channel 2. And when I came to, there was a building on fire, and it took me about 5 seconds to realize that was one of the World Trade Center buildings. And I thought, oh wow, and so I thought it was an innocent fire. So naturally I was watching to find out what was going on. Everyone was guessing, no one had any idea. And then of course there was the second plane hit, and that's when, and that was very weird to see. And then of course through the rest of the day, I watched the buildings come down, and the first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to connect with people. I called everyone that I thought I knew in New York, even if I hadn't talked to them in years. Couldn't find a lot of people. One person that I knew, I remember, worked in American Express at, it was 7 World Trade Center, and I couldn't find him, so I was quite worried. Called my mom. The first call actually I made was to my mom, because my mom reminded me that I woke her and my stepfather up, my now late stepfather. Then after a while, I went about 11:39 in the day. I went to Lakeshore, to Arizmendi, which is, if you're ever in Oakland, it's a great place to get pizza. And everyone that you didn't expect to see at that time of day, you saw. But it was just somber. People couldn't get over it. They couldn't believe it. And of course, the next question was, okay, what do we do? And I didn't have the anger to lash out, because you don't know what to lash, you don't know what to do. But I remember fearing that the Bush administration was going to do something rash, that they were going to look for a target. There were people who just wanted a target. It was an interesting time. It was a scary time. You know, it was something that I hope we'll never see again, but I have a feeling, unfortunately, that we will in a different way. And I say that because people don't understand that we, from another country's perspective, particularly Middle Eastern countries, we've been the terrorists. And our actions in countries like Somalia, for example, where we actually had a humanitarian intervention, as we called it, which is actually sort of an invasion, Americans don't really look at it. There's this idea that if you're for America, you have to rubber stamp everything that we do. And that's not the case. I mean, the beauty of this country is you don't rubber stamp, you think critically. But I think sometimes there's a war on critical thinking. Well, anyway, that's what I remember about 9/11, and I'll talk to you later.